Okay, good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Press Play. I'm your host, JJ48, and tonight we will hopefully be making a little more progress in Majora's Mask. For those of you who weren't with us last week, we had a little bit of a setback where the game froze and uh, caused us to lose all the progress that we had made, or a good portion of it. And tonight I do have a backup plan if that happens again that should allow us to proceed a little better. But for now, let's try heading into Woodfall again and see if we can progress a little further. Okay. Do I? Okay, I already have a fairy in my bottle, so I'm not too worried about that. Okay, so and as you might recall, we encountered the one great fairy in Clocktown, but when we encountered her again as actual human Link, she told us that she gave us this fairy mask so that we could help the other great fairies. So all the other dungeons here are going to have, each one's going to have pieces of a great fairy in it. So. And as much as we may not want to see the completed form of the Great Fairies again, we really should probably help them out because it's just the kind of sacrifice you make as a hero. So, okay, no more in this room. The stench, this place stinks just like that poison swamp. And, of course, that's the main reason that we came, or one of the reasons we came in here to begin with, is that the swamp is poisoned, and this seems to be part of the cause of it, as well as the fact that the Deku princess apparently came in here and didn't come out, and now a poor innocent monkey is being blamed for her disappearance. So. Okay. Is there still one in this room? Okay. And I won't do it again since we established last time these flowers, we can hop on them as Deku Link. They will try to eat us if we're human Link. And see, we're safe as long as we don't take off our mask. I'm not going to take it off to show that because that got us into a bit of trouble last time. Because not only do they, not only are the flowers dangerous as human Link, but the water is as well, because being poisonous, it'll harm us if we try to swim in it. Unfortunately, these things aren't very smart and they'll just come at me even if they can't see me anymore. Alright, we got the dungeon map again. So I did look up, I didn't see any when I looked up online, I didn't see any known bugs or glitches with this area. At least not with what we're trying to do, so if it freezes again, I'll have to assume that it's a copy of my game. Which I am playing this again on the GameCube disc that was the Zelda Collector's Edition. So being a disc rather than a cartridge, it's very possible that there could be a scratch or something. I didn't pick up a key. Well, that wasn't very smart of me, was it? Forgot the #1 rule of exploring dungeons: maps are not keys. So, must be... Okay, we can't get up there. Might be able to get over there. That might be the key. It's only been a week since we went in here the first time, so you'd think I'd remember where everything was. Here we go. There it is. Oh yeah, for the big chest, like the one that the map was in, Deku Link actually crawled inside it to get the item out. Which I don't think we've seen it much this game, seeing as how this is the first dungeon we've been in. But young Link, if I recall, in Ocarina of Time, did have to actually, like, he didn't jump into the chest, but he did kind of lean over it a lot more than adult Link did. So, and Deku Link's even smaller still, so... Ah yes, Skulltulas, our biggest foe. Well, not our biggest foe, but definitely our most persistent. There we go. There's the fairy we can't get to yet. Okay, so we'll have to... Now, I don't know about you, but I have never seen a stick this size catch on fire that quickly from just brushing it through some flames. Hey, we made it into this room. Alright. Progress. Alright, so we've now officially made it past the point that we... Oh, come on, dude. No. Fine, if you're not gonna come to me, I'll just have to try to snipe you. Right. Also, please let me know if the music is too loud or not loud enough. As I have it, again, I have it going through my headset that I'm controlling the volume independently, and so it looks like it's balanced well for where my voice is, but I'm not actually hearing it, so I don't know. Oh. You know, Link, you might get a little more distance if you didn't try doing the, whatever kind of flip sideways thing that you're doing there. Okay. Ow. Okay, these are attack moths, apparently. Tattle, why didn't you warn me about the attack moths? Be careful, I sense a lot of evil here. Didn't sense any evil around the moths. Got it. Okay, what are these things? It's a black bow. Just calm down and attack it. Look, there are just a lot of them, that's all. So the room went dark even though there's this lamp here. So I'm guessing bows must be kind of like a embodiment of the darkness itself. Okay, well here's... Here's a lamp. Okay. I think we killed all of them because a chest just appeared. Let's see if we can light up. Nope, not that. Let's see if we can light up. There we go. Okay, still didn't light things up very well. Interesting. Okay, so we have holes down there. Are we on the second floor? Yeah, so if we fall down, we'll fall down to a lower floor. Okay. What about, are there any stray fairies in here? Oh, of course, the moths are chaotic neutral, not evil, so even though they attacked me, they wasn't, they were just non-good. Oh good, and more moths. What do you... Nope. Look, from up here we have a better view of that shrine below. Okay, it is kind of a shrine-ish looking thing, isn't it? Wonder, can we get a... Does this come out even further over here? Or is it going to be about the same? Oh. Hello. so looks rather flowerish. We have a torch thing in the middle. And then we have these yellow and red and green design. I guess those are just supposed to look like flower petals. Okay. That certainly fits with the decor of the area. So, what happens if we press this? Okay, we get a nice ladder back with some redundancy, I guess, in case one breaks. Good. As an engineer, I can appreciate some good safety redundancy. What don't you know about the Dinofools? Use L targeting while defending and watch out for its fiery breath. Okay, he's attacking. Can I get to defense as soon as I end this window? No. Okay, shield does not work against fiery breath. Noted. It has pretty long reach. Okay, shield doesn't work against that either. Wow. Okay, it does. It just need to be in proper position, I guess. Okay. Okay, and this one he also has to lean over. Got the hero's bow. Alright. Okay, no stray fairies in this room. I don't think I'm going to be using the ocarina much while we're in here. So... It's a gecko, and it's pretty angry. It's pretty weak, too. You really shouldn't be making a fool of you. Let's use a sword against it. I know how to deal with stupid turtle things. This. Oh, where'd he go? There we go. Okay. Missed. Okay, as an attack that looks very ineffective, but as an amusement park ride that looks like it could be fun if you weren't incredibly prone to motion sickness or anything. it was just a regular little frog the whole time. Alright, we got the boss keys. Now we can get to the boss eventually. Of course, we still have to continue finding our way through the dungeon. Okay, there's still 2 rooms we haven't gotten to yet. And we'll need to make sure we get all the fairies, too. There are some still in this room. Alright, where would they be? Clearly the best place for a fairy to be is inside of a beehive. I mean, I'm truly kind of puzzled as to how some of these fairies got to where they are. Some of them make a certain amount of sense. You know, like the one that was inside of an enemy. You know, okay, maybe the enemy tried to eat it or otherwise, you know, capture it. And maybe, you know, they were hiding in the pots or, you know, the bubbles. Clearly there was like some other force affecting them. But how would they get inside of a beehive? Were they just like resting along the wall and then the bees decided to build their nest, or their hive where the fairy was? Built it around them? Okay, it's a little short. Okay, good. And it wasn't immediately obvious. Okay, we still do have a fairy in here. But you might notice that the water also got clearer, meaning that it's no longer poisoned and we can swim in it. Okay. Oh, there's a switch over there. Probably have to hit that. Okay, I think I was a little low. A little bit to the right. Okay, I figured the switch would open that up, but it's clearly not the case, so what's the switch do? Is the switch going to get us the fairy? It did. All right. And then, all right, no more there. Okay, so we knew there were some over here. wearing the mask, so it should come to us. Alright. There's still another one in this room. And no more in this room. None in here. We already burned the web, so we don't have to worry about the moths attacking us again. That's good. Okay, do the pose come back? Or, sorry, not pose. Pose are the... Pose are the ghosts. Bows. Okay, I'm still not seeing sparkles, so there's none in this room. Don't see any in this room. I'm not even sure how we would get to that room on the side there. Doesn't really seem like it's over anything. Wanted to come back down here anyway. So unless there's some in that mystery room, I think the rest of them ought to be up here in this room. Well, we definitely see one right there. Okay, I'm hitting the top of the ladder by shooting a foot above it. There we go. Okay, let's see if... Okay, could you guys come close enough that I can target you, please? I'd like to get rid of you before I'm trying to figure out this room, if you don't mind. Thank you. Okay, so we still have two more... no. Three more Skulltulas up there we'll have to watch out for. We have some rupees over here. Hey, there's a... Let's get a little bit higher before we try that. Or actually, we probably don't even need to use our arrows. We can probably just come over here and pop the bubble directly. Just notice these totem things. And it's making me wonder who built this temple. 'Cause it's clearly the Deku people care about it. You know, they say like we had to learn the song that only the royal family knows to be able to access it. But like the decor and everything doesn't really look much like the palace. And I think like these totems look either human or possibly Goron-ish. So, I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean that the Deku people didn't build it. They could make it look like someone, some other group if they had some reason, but just... don't know. Okay, there's still one more fairy in this room, which is good, because I think we're at 14, which means this will be the 15th one if we find it. I see. I wonder if it's one of those one of the Skulltulas might have it. Have to make sure we get them before we finish it up here. Okay, I think I saw a chest over there. Also, I don't know if these markings along the edges, like the green and brownish reddish mark, if those are just designs or if that's like actual letters or something. Okay, this wasn't a chest, that was just this kind of flower decor on the floor from a distance threw me. So. Hopefully this stays off long enough. First, nope. So I also noticed, you'll notice down at the bottom where our clock is, right now there's a red sun at the 5 going to 6 o'clock, which is evening. Rising on the left side, you'll see better once it actually goes to evening. It's a moon to help us be able to tell if it's day or night. Okay, you didn't have it. You didn't have it. You didn't have it. Oh. I see it over there. And given what happened last time, I think I'm going to wait for the transition to happen before going through the door, and then give it a moment just to make sure that we don't have, like, us transitioning to another room as it's trying to transition day to night. Okay. I think that should be good. Alright, now for this boss fight. I do not have good memories of this boss fight. I remember it being pretty tricky. But I do have my scary mask, so that might help give us an advantage. It'll help terrify the boss here. Masked Jungle Warrior Odolwa. If you get close to him, you'll be beaten. Do you understand me? running low on arrows. Hopefully I can get some more. Interesting, we're actually getting actual audio, or like actual voicing from this boss. I mean, it's just some chanting of, you know, some spells or something, but it's still interesting that they gave him an actual voice. And okay, I did get some. Ah. No, not the moths. Just like that old saying, attracted like a moth to a bomb. Go over there, moths. Weren't supposed to summon more moths this quickly. The main difficulty is that I need to stay so far away. Ow! His sword has such long reach that I need to. Okay. I don't want to go through this wall of fire. And by the time I close the distance, he's recovered from being. There we go. Like a moth to a bath? No, moths get stuck in baths. That's the usage of that analogy. Trapped like a moth in a bath. Okay, heart container. Okay, anything else we need in here? No. We've seized Odolwa's remains. On the one hand, that's kind of horrifying. On the other hand, I guess it's kind of fitting that the remains are a mask. So, which up close looks like it was colored with Crayola crayons. So, you have just freed the innocent spirit that this dark mask had kept imprisoned within the body of evil Odolwa. Okay, so the boss, it was kind of like how we put on the Deku mask and become, you know, Deku Link. Boss was an enemy, or was somebody who was forced to wear the Odolwa mask and become Odolwa. What's that? I don't know, but it's pretty horrifying. Wait, listen, it seems to be saying something. Could that crying be its way of teaching us some sort of melody? Don't just stand there, get your instrument. Like she's bouncing along to the notes. It's like a little sing-along bubble. Played the Oath to Order. Okay, so we're getting an Order of Oath with the side of a swear, I guess. Follow up with a promise. Call us. That's what it's saying. I don't have your number, sorry. Yeah, I think phones are more of like a Pokemon thing than a Zelda thing. There we go. So now we have a way to access a hole in the back of the temple. Oh, you're right. It was probably afraid of us because I forgot to take off the Great Fairy mask. Ah, sorry, that's my bad. So the four people Tail talked about. Do you think he was talking about the spirit that was sealed inside that mask? Oh hey, you were pretty good out there. Have you done this before or what? Yeah, I kind of did it before, and I kind of did it in the future even, which is a little weird to think about. Um, so be doing it again in like 5 or 6 years. So now just keep up that pace and save the other 3. Oh, our pace is going to slow down a bit because there's so much side stuff that's opened up now. And hey, we have 3 whole days to get everything done, right? Hey, all that stuff I did to you, your horse, I apologize. Sorry. There, I apologize, so don't hold it against me, got it? Now then, we've helped the princess just like the monkey asked, so now our next stop is in the mountains. Let's hurry and do something about that skull kid. I mean, we still haven't actually gotten to the princess yet. So, I mean, we're still in the process of helping the princess, you should say. Well, who are you? Oh, JJ48, pleased to meet you. I am the Deku Princess. Were you by chance asked by that monkey to come save me? Ah, just as I suspected. You see, your body smells a little bit like monkey. Okay, that's a little bit rude to just say that to someone you've just met, but... so the monkey made it back fine after all. That's good. I was worried that when I didn't come home, my father would think that monkey had kidnapped me. I was worried that my father would even go so far as to punish the poor monkey. Yeah, about that. Hoo hoo hoo. Don't tell me. Are you serious? Is father actually doing that? Yeah, another hasty decision, father. See, he does this regularly? Your father sounds pretty much like a bloodthirsty tyrant, actually. Well, we haven't any time to lose. Quickly, could you please find something to carry me in so you can take me to the Deku Palace? This is the only thing I have to... Oh yeah, I'm still wearing that. I don't need to wear that anymore. Sorry, Princess, I'm nowhere near as hideous as the mask made me appear, so... You put the Deku Princess in a bottle. It's a tight fit, but she says she'll be fine if you hurry. Use C to let her out. So... there's no time to lose. Hurry, take me to the palace. Just a reminder to anyone out there, don't actually put princesses in bottles unless they are explicitly asking you to do so, which they will very rarely do. So. Okay, I think before we leave this area... Oh hey, all the enemies are gone so far, at least. Although I guess I have to respect a princess that can see us walking forward in that mask, and you know she wasn't terrified of us. So. Made of sterner stuff than many princesses. Alright, there we go. If you're squeamish, you might want to avert your eyes for a couple minutes. Oh, strong young one, I am the great fairy of power. So her hair is pink. Wasn't the one in Clocktown orange? So this one they seem to be differentiating them by the color of their hair. Thank you for returning my broken and shattered body to normal. Now we all have to make sacrifices, I guess. As thanks, I grant you prowess with this new sword technique. You mastered the spin attack. Press and hold B to empower your weapon with magic. When you release B, your sword will unleash a whirlwind of energy as you spin around. Disturb energy quickly without having to charge your weapon, rotate, and press B. Okay. Come see me again whenever you're overcome by weariness. Thank you, I'll pass. So pretty much what this allows us is, we could always do a spin attack, but now you can see we have like some magic energy coming off of our spin attack, which will let it do a little bit more damage at further range. Okay, so I think oh, there's a big chest over here. Make sure we grab that. Hey, we got a piece of heart. Okay. Oh, there's another chest over here. Who's just leaving chests in the middle of a swamp? Okay. Yes. There. This is the palace of the Deku Kingdom, only those on official business matter. But you may enter to see the public humiliation of the foolish monkey who angered it. Is that official business? Do not enter any other areas whatsoever. Don't worry, I already entered them and made sure there was nothing that I needed. So. Okay, so the monkey's still over there. Oh, why are you waiting? Hurry, open this bottle and release me right where my father is standing. Okay, let's... I haven't seen your face before. Are you visiting? Okay. Oh yeah, when we reset, we hadn't talked to him again. He's insulted the royal family. I'll show him what happens when you do that. Foolish monkey's up in that cage. Take a good look at his face. Actually, you need to take a good look at this. Shake her out. There. Oh, my princess, my darling princess. You are all right? I was so worried. Oh, foolish father. What are you doing? Let that monkey go this instant. I guess no one ever told her you must not hop on Pop, so... Oh, Mr. Monkey, I am truly sorry. Father does such rash things when he's worried about me. I understand, Princess. Forget about that. Has the temple been returned to normal? Why, yes, thanks to Mr. JJ48 here. I am very truly grateful. Really, so you're called JJ48, are you? Thank you for keeping your promise to me. As a symbol of our gratitude, our butler has prepared a little something for you. Please accept it. Okay, I guess I'm assuming that's the princess talking, not the monkey. You'll find it in the shrine that will be to your right when you leave the palace. Oh, he prepared something very quickly. Hasty decision-making is my weakness. This time, more than ever, it has become clear to me. Oh, strange traveler, there is little I can do. Please rest a bit before going. It seems our butler has taken somewhat of a liking to you. I believe you'll find him waiting in the shrine that will be to your right when you leave the palace. I shall never forget what you have done for us, but please forgive me if I refuse to ride in that tiny little bottle ever again. Yeah, no problem. That was kind of an emergency. Yeah, we had to make do, but yeah, that's not an everyday occurrence. Okay, so to the right as we exit, the one that had been blocked off by an Octorok. And is no longer blocked off by an Octorok. Good. Oop. Missed it. Yeah, the bad thing is when I'm hopping like this, it is very difficult to change direction if I get a little bit off. I am truly thankful for what you have done for the princess. As a sign of our gratitude, we Deku have prepared something that we think may assist you. I will lead you to it. Please follow me. You're going a little fast there, aren't you? This way. This way. Okay, you don't seem terribly appreciative if you don't even want me to... Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, you don't happen to know a guy by the name of Dompe, do you? Did much the same thing for me. Or to me. From here, the pathways are dark and can be quite treacherous. Please follow closely and do not get separated from... Why don't you slow down? Yeah, this... You know these halls well. I'm a stranger here. And you can already move faster than I can. That's not really all that polite to just tell me to speed up. Not... Okay, I'm gonna... I think I can hop a little better as Link. Fortunately, these things don't seem to be attacking me, they're just watching. I think on the straightaways I can... Nope, this way. Oh, nope, okay, that's okay. I hope this was the right way. Okay, wow, definitely want to be a regular Link for that part. Fire does not agree with Deku. So, actually, could you please get that candle a little back from me, because I don't really want to burn up again. Oh. Okay, this is much easier. Oh, you went that way. Okay, it might be shorter. The other way was just just gave me some rupees, but probably ended up being longer. Okay. So we'll go this way, and then this way, and this way, and then this way, this way. Okay, are we almost there at least? Please tell me we're almost there. Where'd you go? Oh, this way. Okay. Okay, Sir, I am questioning how dedicated you are to actually rewarding me, and thinking you're just trolling me now. Oh. Okay, well done getting through part 1 of 10. Now here is the item I promised. Please accept it. Hey, we got a mask that's slightly less hideous than the Great Fairy mask. Got the Mask of Sense. This mask heightens your sense of smell. Wear it with C to sharpen your olfactory perception. Sniff, sniff. That's the smell of power. Actually, when I see you, I am reminded of my son who left home long ago. Somehow I feel as if I am once again racing with my son. I am afraid I may have tried too hard to outrun you. As old as I am still a fast competitor. I didn't know it was a competition! Just like when I raced my son. Please forgive my rudeness. Okay, I guess. Yeah, that does raise an interesting point. He says we look like his son who left a while ago. We did encounter a Deku when we first were transformed into this form, or a tree that looked like it had been a Deku. And Tattle commented on how much it looked like us. So there may be a connection there. Okay. Oop. Let's see. Let me go buy some beans. Oh, okay. Managed to jump right over that one. What's our time look like? Okay. This isn't where I get beans. Oh, that's right. I have to go through the maybe now that I'm a hero, they'll let me just walk through without the guards getting alerted. I mean, the guards didn't block me. That's a good sign. Something tells me these guards haven't been notified of what a hero I am, and will still try to stop me. Yep. An intruder. Oh, these guards still don't care. I wonder if I could have the princess, like, say a good word for me or something to let them know, like, hey, I'm allowed to go wherever I want. Well, thought I could get past. And I do know, if we end up, there's some stuff that opens up because we have the bow. There's also some stuff that opens up because we beat the temple. If we have to go back in time to the beginning of the 3-day cycle, we do have to beat the temple again, or rather we have to beat the boss again. And if we warp directly to the temple, I believe we can go inside and warp directly to the boss room if we want. So we would end up having to fight the boss again, but we wouldn't have to go through all the rooms and redo everything. So you like my magic beans that came back to buy more? Yes. Get 3 of them just in case. Okay. I'll take some water with me. Oh. Can we make it past those deadly moths without... We'll try it. Okay, just want to go away from the water so I don't accidentally pour it out. Hi, can you help me get to the entrance? I seem to have gotten lost. Thank you. Okay. So I have something I'd like to do. I don't know if we'll have time to do it. We're going to try anyway. First I'm going to see what's down here. Okay, there's some bugs down here. Good to know. Okay, I was already at full rupees, so... and one thing I will want to do is I definitely want to make sure that I deposit rupees before we go back in time next time we do. Because there's some stuff that we can earn by saving up at the bank, and we're going to want to be depositing rupees anytime we can. Alright, Fearful Spider House, dead ahead. In fact, since there might be rupees in there, let me... There's a... I should be able to get back here pretty easily. So I'm going to go deposit rupees real quick. And then we'll check out the spider house. Okay. What are you guys doing? Don't bother us. Rosa's sisters, twin dancers, were added to my notebook. What did I write in the notebook? They don't want me to bother them. Yes, please. I'd like to deposit some rupees. Ah, yes. You're the little guy who deposited 78 rupees. Gonna make a deposit. Really depositing 99 rupees? Yes. That's a lot, a lot, a lot. I have 177 rupees. Ah, that's good. Going back that way, I guess. So it is kind of interesting with the way that the 3-day cycle is set up, how we're going to keep rescuing people and doing heroic things, and then it's going to get reset after, whenever we go back in time to the first day. So I'm assuming that after this whole business with the moon and Majora's Mask and whatnot is over, that Link will come through and finish things off for real. But I guess I don't know, it does leave kind of like an underlying feeling of not necessarily despair, but like anti-progress along with all of our progress. There's bugs there. A little puppy dog. Okay. And that is easily the 4th most hideous creature I've seen today. Ah, help me, I am not a monster. The spider's curse, it made me this way. I beg of you, in here, find them, all the gold ones, the cursed spiders, defeat them quick. What is it with gold sculptulas and cursing people? And when you defeat them, don't forget the spider token. It contains the spider's spirit. If you lift the curse, I'll teach you something good. Hurry, please. This is awful. So, are the spiders what's actually cursing people, or are the spiders just like the embodiment of the curse, or the result of the curse? Okay, gold sculptula. I'm not sure how many there are. I know there's not 100, so no need to worry there. Oh, there's one. Okay. I think we can get water from there, so I'm going to pour this out and go get some bugs, because I think I need bugs. Will you tell me how many there are, please? In here, the gold ones, the spider, defeat them all. Okay, so there's just all of them. Okay. Maybe this guy can't count like the family in the last game could. Oh, I didn't get a chance to recapture any of the bugs that all went up there. And gold sculptulas bounce, apparently. This seems very dreamy. Reminds me of Link's Awakening. It does in many ways. I don't think we've seen quite as many dream elements, but there does seem like there's a bit of surrealism to it, as well as the fact that we're seeing many people similar to ones that we've already met. Okay. Sounds like there's still one more in here, at least. Ah, there we go. You're gonna come down far enough for me to clear? That's very thoughtful of you. Fifth one. Please feel free to take our fresh spring water home with you. Okay. It sounds like there's one more, but okay, I can see it up there on the back of that pillar. And there is an upper floor here, so presumably we'll be able to get up there later. 30? I think there's 30 of the sculptulas. Did they say that somewhere, or is it just a guess? Okay. And we do have to be careful with these because we don't have the hook shot. So getting ones that are up high is going to be a little bit trickier because if we kill them and they're out of reach, we'll have to like redo that room. But I think this will let us get the ones that are higher up here. Okay, you looked it up and there's 30 in here? Alright, thank you. We know what our goal is. Okay. I think we might look at that one from up there. Oh. Wait a second, this room, on the wall here, we have these glyphs. I can't see on here, but this almost looks like a map, because doesn't this large red thing, I mean, that yellow would be where we came in. This large red and blue one would be the large room with the blue pool, the ramp headed down, and then the gold statue thing there. Which would mean then we're in the white room at the top. Well, I'm not really seeing why it would look like a T in there, but... Unless it's talking about this upper area. No, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like it could have been a map. Not that it would help us much since, I mean, we're traveling from room to room anyway. And that looks less like a map and more like a interesting geometric design. Wonder why that wall's painted and these ones... Like that wall's fully painted and these walls just have, like, paintings on them. Okay. See if I can jump over there. Oh, almost had it. Okay, unlike in the last game, I believe every time we picked up a gold Skulltula token, it would kind of have us freeze as Link did his I just got an item thing. Here we hear the music, but Link's still able to move around. And like he's not frozen in place after collecting one, so that's good. Okay, so there's a flower over there. Oh, I see. Because this one doesn't move, so we'll probably have to go into the flower to pick up its token after we kill it. So... And I don't hear anymore, so that means this is probably it for this. Well, now there's another dirt spot over there, so I'm thinking that must be... there's probably... we need more bugs. Yeah, we're gonna need bugs for this place, so... Come on, back down here. I mean, this room definitely looks like that one... Okay, here's this again. Unless... I was thinking that it was purely an overhead view, but if we think of it as that standing stone, like from the side, the room itself is top down, but then that gray thing is the... like a side view of the stone just to indicate like the most prominent feature. That could be what that is. Okay. Oh, that's right. Dogs don't like Deku Link. I think the most unnerving thing about this guy actually is like the single almost human arm. Like the weird eye mask thing, which actually kind of looks like the Mask of Truth. Like that, and mixed with the Skulltula and the teeth part of the jaw, like that's a little odd, but it's the human arm that really just makes it freaky. Is there anything on this stone? Looks like maybe an inscription or something that we can't read. Yeah, I'm assuming these lines are meant to be like vertical text because that does kind of look like how I would expect in Japanese, where the game was originally made by a Japanese country or company and um, released in Japan. Text is, of course, done vertically. So you'd start at the top of a line, read down, then move to the next line to the left, and read top to bottom. So I think that's just seeing some vertical lines like that. It looks very much like it could have been meant to be Japanese text without actually being rendered as such. Close. Okay. Yep. Oh, sure, right on top of us. That's great call standing there, Link. Okay, and I don't hear anymore, which I think means we're probably done with this room. We're almost halfway there. And of course, if that map on the wall is to be believed, we only have a couple more rooms to go through. Okay, so there's one over there. He does get close enough down. Okay, there's something going on at the bottom there, but let's take care of this guy over here first. Now there's bees' nests up there, and we know that things love to hide in bees, especially collectible things in dungeon-like areas. What's with that Deku scrub? It's just sleeping here like a lazy fool. What a pain. Yeah, it is kind of... Oh, that's kind of creepy. Sleeps with its glowing eyes open. Okay, so there's one in there. So one of these... The Sonata of Awakening. Let's try that. It's probably essentially the Deku version of Reveille. Ah, okay, I see it. There's also a secret passage that way, okay. But first, let's use this. This one's gold colored instead of the normal green and pink. So let us hear. Okay, so we have... Okay, I only have 2 arrows though. So, which one of these do I think it's gonna be? Okay, none of them was not the correct answer. Okay, does killing some gold hornets count? It's a giant bee. Don't ask me. You can either fight or run. It's up to you. Okay. So, I'm gonna have to get some more arrows, unless... Maybe if I go up to the top platform, maybe I can shoot him down as Deku Link. So I have a bit of height here. So maybe my bubble won't reach far enough. Okay. That one was empty. Nope. There we go. I'm still hearing them, so... I guess I also should check back here, just in case. Okay. Not seeing any more back there, so I'm guessing the other ones are also... Maybe there's another one up in one of the other ones. If I try to blow the bubble too long without releasing it, it'll just pop. So... There we go. Or can I destroy these somehow? Could there be Skulltulas inside of those? Okay, not that way. Oh, maybe if I throw bombs inside of them. Yeah, since we can get on top of them. Okay, let's try... That did not work. If I throw a bomb... Okay, that didn't work either. Alright, we'll come back to this room in a bit. Was there anything else up here? Or did we follow the tunnel? Okay, there's a door up here, or we follow the tunnel. Maybe the tunnel's considered part of the room and we're hearing the... Oh. Still hearing some, but we'll come back to that later. Oh, here's a rock. Maybe... I mean, the rock's like half the size of a gold Skulltula, but maybe it's inside there. No. We'll take some bugs with us just in case. I don't see any place for bugs to crawl in here. I think it's got to have something to do with those pots, but I don't know. Ooh. Here we get like a large spider on the wall. Large golden spiders. That one's legs are bigger than the rest. What does this do? Okay, good. We have a ladder. Appears. Okay, we have more of these things to shoot down. How are we going to get that one up there, I wonder? $19. $20th. Okay, so we're 2/3 of the way there. This, I guess, takes us back to this room. Okay. So I find it interesting the way that we're... This, of course, is very similar to the quest that we had. That's how we'll do it. We had a Gold Skulltula quest in Ocarina of Time, of course, where we had to run around and collect, 100 Skulltulas all over Hyrule. And in some ways this is similar. We're still going after a certain number of gold Skulltulas to break a curse. But on the other hand, we now have, instead of going all over Hyrule, we have a very specific area that we know that the Skulltulas will be in. And we seem to just be helping like one guy rather than an entire family. Okay, so that's... Oh, okay. Maybe I can do this. Oh. You get off and back on to trigger it. Oh, there's another one over there. Okay. Good to know. Okay. Sounds like this room's clear. That's good. Oh boy, there's some hiding in the grass. And lots up in the tree. Okay. As someone with a bit of arachnophobia, I am very glad this isn't like a hyper-realistic virtual reality Legend of Zelda, because this would be absolutely terrifying. Okay, I'm trying to see if I can roll into this, knock him down or something, because I don't see any way up there. There we go. Okay, I see some more. I see some more beehives or wasp nests. Or it's saying those are like beehives, but I mean that looks very much more like a hornet to me. But okay, so what do we want? Okay. Come on. That one should have been like dead on. Just, I think I mentioned before the bubble has a bit of randomness to it. Okay, so there we go. Okay. I'm still hearing one though. Sounds like it's coming over here from over here. Oh. Okay. Glad there was a little bit of a graphic glitch when I paused. I'm surprised. I thought I went like right over it. I'm surprised I didn't get hit by it. Okay, so that's 28 of them. And now we just have... I'm thinking there's 2 in that room with the big jars. And we're going to have to figure out what to do. I thought bombs might work, but bombs... is this something like... Can we roll into them and do something? Do I have to... to see if we can look up the answer. Don't figure it out soon. Okay, it's not that. We already ran across them. Let's see, what can we get like a gold Skulltula mask to attract them to us? Don't know that this is really doing anything for us. If I throw a rock in there? I mean, the fact that we are given some more bugs makes me curious. If the bugs would have something to do with it. Roll into the pots, north end, and second from the south end. Okay, so let's see which way. Not entirely sure which way's north, but there we go. Thank you. And second from the south end. Okay, so we were on the right track with trying to roll. Just needed to roll into the correct ones. That was kind of tough. There's not really any indication. Like, at least with the tree in there, you could look up and see the Skulltulas in the tree, so you knew where they were and that you had to get them down somehow. So. Oh, and there was also a suggestion for a song, which probably would have made sense if we hadn't figured it out otherwise. Oh, I've been saved. I thought that I was going to die. Well, I mean, I was going to say you weren't really in any danger of that, but given your form, I guess there's always a possibility a hero would walk in and misunderstand the situation and kill you. You see, a while back, someone told me I could become rich, and he gave me this mask. He said the instructions were inscribed somewhere in here, but when I went to look, I was cursed. If I had known it would be such an ordeal, I never would have taken it. Here, take it, it's yours. Alright, we got the Mask of Truth. This is the same mask the Sheikah spoke of. The mask allows you to hear and understand the wisdom of gossip stones and the thoughts of animals. I've had enough of this. As soon as I get it together, I'm going home. Alright, that is a good prize. So can we talk to this dog then? Rough, I've had it with this foolish master. What's a racing dog like me doing in a place like this? Oh, how I miss the ranch. Ah. Yeah, it would have helped to have like the pots with the Skulltulas in them shake a little bit or something. Some visual indicator that there's something in there. Or maybe have like the Skulltulas close enough to the top that like you could see their legs poking out of, when you're the whole of them or something. The mystical stone responds to the mask. Its words are heard in secret. The mask that can see into people's hearts and minds also seems to work on animals as well. Okay. I already figured that out. The guy already told us that, but good to have confirmation. And of course, this means that we'll be able to... It's good to get this early on so that we can, talk to any gossip stones we see. So, okay. Oh, one thing I forgot to do um, earlier in the stream is, of course, we are still running our poll to see which Zelda game or which order we should play the next two Zelda games. So, just posted a link in the Twitch chat. Don't forget, if you haven't voted yet, feel free to go over there and vote for what you think our play order should be for the Oracles games. Okay. So I think at this point, there's probably more we could do here, but I think I'm going to head back to town. And I think what we're going to end up doing is next week, and maybe even the week after, a lot of our time is going to be spent just going around town, talking to people, seeing who we can get in the bomber's notebook to try to help them, and kind of get some more heart pieces and things that have opened up since we now that we have the bow. Let's see, Song of Soaring. So just to give you a little bit of a heads up of what's coming in future weeks. And I'm thinking that'll be it kind of made sense with Ocarina of Time to do it the way we did, since most of the we kind of did a lot of the side quest stuff at the end, since there wasn't that much of it, mainly the Gold Skulltula quest. With this one, there's a lot of side quests and things, so I'm thinking we'll kind of break it up. There's also not many dungeons, so we'll break it up of, like, after we do a dungeon, we'll try to do most of the stuff that is available. Look at the stuff that's available to us with the item from the dungeon. So, but first, we should, with this, I believe 200 rupees was our first goal. And this should push us over. It's 221 rupees. You've already saved up 200 rupees. Well, little guy, here's your special gift. Take it. We got an adult wallet. This is for adults, so it holds a lot of rupees. Now you can carry up to 200 of them. See, doesn't it hold more than your old one? Fill it up and bring it all in to deposit. So that'll make things a little bit easier. Why does he pat his hands like that? He managed to make the money to earn, or to start his bank by being a patted cake champion, I guess. How old are you? You're not from around here, are you? Why are you dressed like that? Why, huh? Why? Do you have any problems? Any? If you do, tell it to us bombers. Tell us. Just want to know about the bombers? I'm kind of part of you guys already. I mean, at least I have a notebook. You can't tell anyone. Every bomber has a notebook. Here's how we use it. Okay, yep. Up to 20 people. Mark promises with promise stickers. Don't be late. When we made someone happy, do a happy sticker. No removing stickers, and don't forget the rules. And no talking about the bombers' secret society of justice. Okay. Alright. Oh, it's the lady from the inn. Also, the lady from the last game who didn't know how to take care of chickens. Excuse me, have you seen a man in this area? He looks like this. Okay. Uh, have a mask of the person you're looking for. You constantly carry around with you. He disappeared about 1 month ago with his wedding ceremony mask. I'm actually afraid to meet him, and to hear the reason why he wanted to disappear. It might be because of me. There are only 2 days until the carnival. Should I wait? Cafe. Okay. So we need to help Anju, the innkeeper. No, we're not helping you. Frog. Okay, so this seems like a good place to stop. Um, we'll, I'll go back in time, which will give us a real save. Um, and that way we won't have to worry if we do encounter a freeze. But next time we'll, like I said, we'll continue around Clocktown and talk to people and see what problems they have and what problems we can help fix. So thank you everybody for joining me tonight. We're ending a little bit early, but not too much. And uh, hope you have a good week, and see you next time. Quickest way to the mountains through the North Gate. We will remember that next week. Or later. Have a good night.